Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential district here in Villa Belmiro. It is certainly a venue that has a lovely homely feel to it. There's the whistle. Battles to win it back. Rubin Kazan have a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. McTominay drives it forward. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Rubin Kazan, go ahead. Up to meet it! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
It's a promising ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a goal! Goal! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come?
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hits one! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Plays it out to the wing. It's a loose ball. And it's De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Tries a shot! And more! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Rubin Kazan take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Spinazzola is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Oh, good interception. Napoli have it back and they can go again. De Bruyne plays it long. Oh, delightful ball. Big chance! Oh, outstanding save.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And the volley. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Now, can he capitalise? Spinazzola hoists it forward. Now it's Lukaku.
Napoli have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Lukaku. It's got through and... Oh, good claim by the keeper.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Spinazzola positions himself well and cuts it out. Could move up a gear here. Well positioned to make that interception. Gets it upfield. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Steered forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's had a look. Oh, shooting chance! Great football, shot and save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Forward it goes. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Rubin Kazan, 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. The action has already resumed here. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Found his man, and it's the goalkeepers to claim.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Lukaku. Napoli ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's played forward. Oh, the ball's come loose! A And a shot! And he should have made it 4. He's on his way. That's a pop! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Forward it goes.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's in! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Plays it out to the flank. He's got through. It's a goal kick. Oh, a throw in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Goes for goal! They've done it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Rubin Kazan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. There'll be a throw-in. Real chance! He's got away. It's anyone's ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball through needs to be good here. Can he hit one? Back of the net! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Breaks on here. He's away. He's one-on-one. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it back. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Rubin Kazan, irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless, only ever one result, a comfortable win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's a goal kick. Forward it goes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, he's in. Big chance! It's in!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has been fouled there. It's a brilliant interception. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Is there any support? He might not need it. It has got through to him. Hoists it forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Great leap! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Gets it back. Schick. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And that's a throw-in. And back to base. That'll be a throw-in. Schick. Good ball. Has a hit! Tries to get it forward quickly. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Tottenham seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Done very well to intervene. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Schick! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's gone for it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Tottenham take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And he's there to cut it out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. He's gone for it! That could spell trouble. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So is this the start of a comeback? Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. He'll hit it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And here's the chance to counter. And the first 45 minutes are up. So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
This could spell... Goes for goal! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on. And look,
he's had a shot! Back of the net! An act of charity gratefully received. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Schick really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. He scores! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Tottenham get themselves into the lead. Shot at goal! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And he's going long. Richarlison is onto it and can take it up. And through to the goalkeeper. He goes long. Oh, good interception.
Tottenham have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two. PES United are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's played forward. Watson has a pop! In it goes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
PES United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Questions were asked, and they've been caught out here. That's a throw. Lucas Vazquez. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the counter is on. And he's cut it out.
Tottenham merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's played him through. Could be thinking about a shot here. Lucas Vazquez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nicely measured pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, real chance! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Lucas Vasquez. It's put paid to a promising move. It's a good foot in there.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that's it. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Pez United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and that's surely a foul. Free kick. Fabinho, Conte, Diaby, both sides a bit lacking in intent. It's
Benzema really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
And here's Benzema, Diaby, Benzema, he's gone for it! He's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fabinho, Conte, Danilo Pereira, okay.
Diaby really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And he's there to cut it out. Defending of the desperate variety. Conte. Now can he finish? Whistle's gone, that's foul. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Fabinho tries to get it forward quickly. Ruben Dias.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And he's cut it out. Diaby. He's through the middle. Can he find a finish now? Goalkeeper's ball. Foden drives it forward. Gets good distance on it. Has he picked him out? And the counter is on. Big chance! One-on-one! Benzema has a hit! Gets it back. Bernardo Silva. And here's Benzema. And it's played forward. Fabinho. Diaby. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva plays it long. Has a hit! He scores! They are right back in business.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Could try cutting inside here. That is terrific skill. Conte. Chance to shoot. Diaby plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Forward it goes. Foden. Ricken. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. So, we're into the second 45. Ball's out on the left now. And here's Benzema. Good ball. Now it's Benzema. Ben goes for goal! It's in!
Well, one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Benzema really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's not going to make it.
Manchester have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That's a decent ball. Benzema. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes, by going right down the middle. It may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
So the lead now is 2.
Well,
he's had a go! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Fabinho with a real chance here. He's having a go. Ake. Foden drives it forward. A chance! In with a header! Back of the net! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition...
Big chance! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the fact...
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ball through needs to be good here. Benzema, time to deliver. He's gone out for a throw-in. Diaby. Conte. Benzema. Hoists it forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And here's Benzema. Benzema. Now it's Benzema. Here's a corner. Good chance. Fabinho with the short one. Plenty waiting in the middle. Diaby. And it's Conte.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Romario. He's got options out wide. Oh, good take and a good chance! He scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He snaffles his third and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Cuts it out. Diaby. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Challenge, but fair enough. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gets into some space.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Romario going through. And the finish! Ricken. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Let's just summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Yeah, they had a game plan which was
about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So just time for me to say thank you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match and the shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He has it out wide now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get the shot? And the shot! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Fenerbahce trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Going through. Lovely feet. Newcastle are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Looks to thread it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Newcastle seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Fenerbahce are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre to...
Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sönchu gets wrestled off the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Fred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And through to the goalkeeper. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's got options out wide. Played out to the right. And it's been taken straight back. Cher. He's still going. Where to next? Gets it. Going for goal! Played it short. Cher. And there's the end of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A chance to play it in.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Battles to win it back. Aziz. Fred. Fred. Dinks one in. In he flies! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Fenerbahce take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Big chance! Good challenge, excellent challenge. Forward it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Shapes to shoot! Taken with style.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
But for me, that's just pure...
Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now surely. Shot a goal! And scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Newcastle go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Newcastle are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Hoists it forward. Crunching tackle. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that's a great response though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
The defence can get it clear. Got a sight of goal here. Good ball. Has a goal! Defence has got rid of that. Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Trippier. Jacob Murphy. And it's got through. Trippier, he's got away. time to deliver. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goes for goal! Goal! A two-goal lead. So that's it. It is all over. Newcastle winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Maybe sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.